Edition. Tune in for a listen. Travels, movies, and celebrities with Scott and Kristen. Swish Edition, it's where we all go. For pop culture silliness from coast to coast. It's where we belong. SwishEdition.com. SwishEdition.com.
All right, you ready? Kristen, I am so excited about this. And I should have talked about this on Tuesday's episode, but here it is today. And it's only a couple days late, but you guys can still get it. So excited about this new book. It's called You Are the Detective, The Creeping Hand Murder, a Solve-It-Yourself Mystery. And this is by Maureen Johnson and Jay Cooper. Jay Cooper did all the illustrations in this beautiful, beautiful book. Look at all this. Isn't this fun? I love it so much. It's literally, you're given all of the information about, you know, there's stories, there's letters, there's clues, there's evidence, and you have to figure out who did it. And in the back, in the very back, is this little envelope that's sealed, and you don't open this until the end because that's where the answer is. How cute is that?
It's adorable.
The new book came out on September 16th, which was Tuesday, from 10 Speed Press. It's literally available everywhere books are sold. I got mine on Amazon and it was delivered on Tuesday. Why are we talking about this book? Because the illustrator is Jay Cooper, and Jay Cooper is my son-in-law. No. Jay Cooper is my brother-in-law. He's married to my sister. Oh my God. This is like his 89,000th book. He has illustrated so many books for kids.
He is very, very prolific. But Max has a ton of his kids' books.
This is such a good idea, though. Adults. This is a book for adults, not kids. This is his second one that he's done with Maureen, and they are so great together and so funny and so creative. I hate him so much because he's so creative. I mean, he can sit down and draw you anything and make it so cute. So I love it.
Jay's very talented. But I feel like this particular book, like the Solve It Yourself mystery thing, it hits, I don't know if you are noticing this, but I feel like in my social media feeds, everyone I know is going to the solve the mystery and break out of the room, you know, whatever those things are called. I feel like those are super popular escape rooms where you have to solve a mystery to get the clues and all that. This kind of hits that spot.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Anyway, so I wanted to do a commercial right at the top. I think you guys should get it. Put it on your Christmas list, Kristen. I know you've got that Christmas list going. We talked about it yesterday. I think it's funny you're wearing that same outfit. So am I, as yesterday.
Well, I just slept in it. So I just went to bed and woke right up looking like this again.
Don't you look like that every morning when you wake up?
Of course.
Do you ever hear about these girls? And I know they do it. Sometimes you see it on movies or TV shows. Well, when the woman wakes up, her hair is perfectly done. She's got her makeup on. People don't wake up looking like that. And I also hate when the man rolls over and kisses the woman first thing in the morning. It's like, ugh, gross. You know,
I hate
so
when
gross in the morning.
Every person on every TV show and every movie wakes up in the morning and picks up their iPhone from next to their bed, which is not plugged into anything, and they haven't been charging their phone overnight, and it makes me so mad. Nobody goes to sleep without charging their phone.
I know. It's so dumb. So dumb. There's so many things. We could do a whole episode of dumb things that people do in movies and TV shows that don't make any sense.
Let's do it.
One thing that I can't stand, and Dale knows this, I cannot stand to watch someone shave in a movie or a TV show. I have to look away. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, why are they showing someone shaving? Because they're about to cut themselves. You know, when you shave, you accidentally cut yourself. So I'm sure that happens when you shave your parts too. I can't stand to watch people shaving and then accidentally cut themselves.
I can't stand to watch someone else brush their teeth. And Monica Holloway used to do it on purpose when we lived together that summer. She would come into my bedroom while she was brushing her teeth. It made me
just to piss you off.
So sick. Yeah.
Well, not just that. What about people who, like, when I brush my teeth, I'm standing right over the sink. In
Of
TV
course.
shows and movies, they're always walking all over the fucking house with that toothbrush in their mouth.
No,
It
absolutely
is the
not.
dumbest thing. Guess what? In movies and TV shows, I don't need to see people taking showers, pooping, peeing, shaving, brushing their teeth. I don't need to see any
No
of that.
hygiene, unless it's central to the plot or the theme or
Right.
the story.
How many
right?
times have you seen someone get in the shower, they're upset about something, and then they start crying and they sit down in the bottom of the shower and they're crying? I've seen that probably over 100 times in a movie. It's like, okay, overdone. I want to talk about this, Kristen. You've heard of the viral YouTube show called Hot Ones, right?
Hot Ones, of course.
Yeah. This is where Sean Evans, the host, he's been doing this for almost a decade now. He gets celebrities to come in and sit down across from him. He calls it a talk show because he does ask them questions. But during the process of the show, they eat increasingly hotter and hotter hot wings with hot sauce on them.
It makes me feel so sad for them because it's got to be painful.
Basically a commercial for First We Feast. It's a line of hot sauces. It's basically a decade-long commercial for hot sauce. And it's working. They've sold so much of it. Anyway, PETA, the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, has just come out. They sent an open letter to Hot Ones. They want them to make the vegan wings the default option instead of using real chicken wings. Okay. Well, I don't think Hot Ones is going to do that.
Dear.
Now, to their credit, Hot Ones does have a vegan option because several of their guests are vegans. Ariana Grande, Natalie Portman, and Billie Eilish are just three of the guests who chose to have the vegan option instead of the chicken wings. So
good for them. It's an option. They can choose it. Done.
Here's a fun fact for you, Kristen, that I learned just last week. How many chickens do you think Americans eat on a daily basis?
How many chickens? Not wings, but chickens.
Entire chickens, yes. How many do we eat on a daily basis?
I have no idea.
20? 26 million chickens every day. And that's
I guess
just
it's not
Americans.
Surprising. I feel like it is,
chickens everywhere.
A very, very, obviously, a mainstay in terms of a protein source for anyone who's not a vegan.
Well, when we lived in Delaware, we lived very close to lots and lots of chicken ranches where these chickens are bred and then killed, I guess.
Slaughtered.
The United States sends the majority of the chickens that we produce to overseas buyers, namely China. So we're eating 26 million a day in the United States, but we make
and exporting them
many millions more per day. Are we exporting? Isn't that crazy? That's a lot of chicken. That's a lot of chickens.
It is a lot of chickens.
That's all I got to say about that.
Well, speaking of hot things, hot stuff, one of my favorites, actress Julia Garner, who of course everyone came to love in Ozark, she's going to be playing Madonna, which is great because she kind of looks like her, especially from in like the True Blue days, maybe. She is set to star as Madonna in the forthcoming biopic that Madonna herself is helming. The script is not completed yet, and there's no current timeline, so it could be a while.
It could be a long
while. I just love her. She's so versatile, Julia Garner. I'm sure she's going to be great in it. And she has said that her favorite Madonna songs are Borderline, Papa Don't Preach, Burning Up, Vogue, and Ray of Light.
Those are all great
which
choices.
Are good picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I spent a minute to try to think of my favorite Madonna songs, and I'm not as huge a fan as you are. I feel like you're sort of the quintessential mega super Madonna fan from way back. But I had a hard time narrowing it down. So I went by decades. So, 80s, hands down, Holiday, my favorite. I think that's probably my favorite Madonna song ever.
It is a great song.
But from the 80s, I would pick Holiday and also Live to Tell. The beginning of Live to Tell, like the notes in a row that sound kind of like bells. It brings me, it just has so much nostalgia for me. It makes my heart swell. 90s, I won't pick a song. I'm going to pick an album. Ray of Light is her best work ever. Ever. Every single song on that album. I remember in the 90s sitting in front of my stereo on the floor of my apartment and listening to that album over and over and over again. Every song. But Ray of Light, Frozen, Candy Perfume Girl, Shanti Ashtangi. I mean, it was like a transformative album for her. I couldn't get enough of it. I loved it. And then
also she basically created an entire new subgenre of pop music. I mean, she did. This was a sound that no one had been doing. No one did it like she did it. She, talk about the recreating yourself. She did it over and over and over again.
Yes, and when I looked up online to remind myself of all the names of the songs. I didn't know that she worked with Babyface on that album when she was writing it.
Wow.
He influenced it. After the 90s, I kind of fell out with Madonna. Yeah. But I will say the two that stand out for me in all of the 2000s and since, in all the last 25 years would be the song Music from the year 2000. Mm-hmm. And then 4 Minutes that she did with Justin Timberlake from 2008. Yeah. I loved that one too.
That is a fun song. I like that one too.
So what about you? Can you narrow down your songs?
Yeah, I can. I haven't thought about this, but I can just pull them out of my butt. I really like Rain from the Erotica album. I just think it's haunting, and I love the video, and I just think the song is just so beautiful.
Yeah, that's magical. A good one.
I love it. Of course, Express Yourself is one of my absolute favorites. That's from Like a Prayer. And then I always have to say I love Like a Prayer also because in the song you can hear Kristen screaming my name, Scott, over and over and over again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about
that.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go play the song and listen to Kristen screaming my name. And once you hear it,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Once you hear it, you cannot unhear it.
You can't unhear it. It's true.
And it does exactly sound like in the background somewhere, Kristen's in the studio screaming at me.
It's weird. It's a weird phenomenon.
It's weird. Also, my fourth favorite would be Live to Tell from the True Blue album. Live to Tell, I think, is just one of her best ballads.
Same.
And I love it. I love it to death. I also have an announcement, Kristen.
Yeah.
This is so fun. Tell me if you think you would try these. M&Ms has just announced honey roasted peanut M&Ms.
Sold. Take my money.
It's not, Kristen. For the first time ever on the Swish Edition, it is not a limited time only product. They're planning to make it a permanent offering from M&Ms.
Good.
Yeah. Now, of course, I'm semi-allergic to peanuts, so I can't really eat them, but I will try one. Try one. Yeah.
I think that sounds delicious.
I have to go grocery shopping today, so I'm going to get some if I see them at my store. I don't know if they're in stores yet because they were just announced, but as soon as I see them, I'm going to get them.
I will say I am not a fan. I'm not allergic, even though my son is. I'm not allergic to peanuts. I love peanuts. I have never liked the peanut M&Ms. Don't like them. Never have. I don't like the combination of textures. I don't feel like the peanuttiness is salty enough somehow. So I have high hopes I love honey roasted peanuts. So maybe those will be better. We'll see. Too.
All right. That's all the time we have for. We'll do the other stuff. We always write down a lot more stuff than we have time for, but that's okay.
That's a good
You'll hear about it. You'll hear about it eventually.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. It's Friday, y'all. We'll see you on Friday.
The Swish Edition is a production of Bethwick Media, LLC. Learn more about the show at swishedition.com. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review on your favorite podcast app or site. But only if you like us.
Ready? And look at this. Look at this.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sweating.
Why?
And I might need a new shirt. I just have to keep
go
my
get
arm
one?
down. No, because I'm all fucked. I can't move because my things in the back. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
What thing? I missed it.
Don't
What
worry
thing?
about it. You weren't looking, so it doesn't matter.